I am so excited to have Malinda Starr with me today. She's a quantum healer. She's a retreat leader. She's opening up her own retreat, which is called Desert Star Retreats in Tucson, Arizona. I am so over the moon excited as we will be doing a beautiful goddess retreat at the end of June. Malinda, it's so great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here and feel so grateful to be able to be part of this amazing group. So thank you so much, Schamet.
Oh, thank you. So great to have you here in this beautiful circle, talking about leadership and, awakening the new feminine paradigm of leadership. And, when I look at you and what you're doing, it's like, wow, so amazing. And, I'm seeing your leadership skills and abilities come through and shining with what you're creating, this beautiful sacred space for people to come to. And I also want to share that you are an emerging author as well, writing a beautiful book that is going to change the lives of so many. So I'm so excited to have this conversation with you about leadership.
Yay. Oh, I'm so touched. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So
Definitely it's definitely been a work in progress and a labor of love for sure.
oh, it is, isn't it? It's like birth, when you're pregnant and then you give birth. It is such a labor of love and and a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of energy, but the end result is so beautiful and so perfect. So thank you for doing the work that you do.
Thank you. I'm so excited because it's really completely transformed into this beautiful, magical space. And I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, leadership for me is being that visionary leader that has a dream, has a vision, and then goes about birthing it and creating it. And that's exactly why I wanted to have this conversation with you, because that's exactly what you're doing. A lot of people have visions and then they never execute them, but you've had a vision and you're making your dreams come true. And to me, that is awakening the new feminine paradigm. So, this is my first question. My first question is, what does leadership mean to you?
Hmm. Well, you put that so beautifully, and I never would have thought leadership in that way, but I just embrace that. I love that. But leadership to me means having the ability to uplift, inspire, uh, and motivate individuals or groups of people, um, empowering them so they can step fully into their super human potential.
I love that. What a great. I agree with you. Stepping into their human potential. I love that so much. Yeah, thank you.
I feel like that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and do you consider yourself a leader?
Well, if you'd have asked me this a year ago, I would have said no. But I do now consider myself a leader, as I feel each and every one of us are leaders. We're leaders of our own divinity, here to serve, to love, to lead.
Yeah, well, my next question is, why do you consider yourself a leader? So can you do a little deeper dive into why you now consider yourself a leader? Like you said, a year ago you weren't, but now you do. So what was that transition?
Well, I've been working at this for about 30 years. I've done a tremendous amount of work healing my wounds and traumas, and I continue to work at that. But as we clear and we heal, it allows room for expansion, elevating, our consciousness, our frequencies, so that we can be the best we can be. And I think the biggest thing for me is that I have truly now embracing all that I am and loving myself fully. And so that now I can bring this to others on their journey of awakening.
I love that so much. And isn't that true? Yeah. Thank you so much. When we can lead ourselves, right, then we can lead others. And I agree with you. It always comes back to that self-love piece and the healing. So thank you. I'm in 100% alignment with what you're saying. This has too been my journey. And what does old paradigm leadership and new paradigm leadership mean to you?
Well, the old paradigm was somebody being in control of somebody else, a hierarchy, order, coming from an authoritarian way of being, communicating, where it's flowing in one way only.
Yeah.
And the new feminine paradigm is, to me, like leading from your heart in authenticity, having empathy, you cultivating relationships, talking with people instead of at people. And so that, and embracing them so that they can awaken their creativity and their gifts.
I really love that. I love the talking with people and not talking at people. That's really powerful. Yeah, that really landed for me. Yeah. Yeah. That whole leadership of you need to do this. And it's like, oh, I know for me, my inner rebel's like, well, then I'm not going to do it. But if you talk with me, well, that's different.
Yeah, none of us like to be told what to do or how to do it or when to do it. We're like, you know.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I love that so much. And yeah, so specifically, what does it mean to you when I say awaken the new feminine paradigm of leadership?
It means that, the light of our souls are waking up. We're coming out of our cocoons, embracing who we are, healing those wounds and traumas that we have all experienced. And, just embracing and understanding that we are amazing, powerful women.
Beautiful. I love that so much.
Beautiful, we're all so beautiful.
And yeah, I love that so much. Just recognizing the beauty within each other and yeah. And so yeah, it's so fun to hear what everyone thinks about awakening the new feminine paradigm, because everyone says something different. It's really beautiful. I love it. This is why we have these conversations.
Well, there's
And
got to be so many variants to it.
yeah.
And I
And
think
so
it can change too. Like maybe this is what it means today, and maybe next week it might mean something else.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we are entering into a whole new paradigm of thought. And as we birth the new paradigm, we're figuring out what it all means. Yeah. And so, what was your idea and your feeling about what leadership meant in the past? In and you think the new paradigm of the leadership is becoming? Like, can you do a little deeper dive into that and some of the qualities of leadership that are important to you?
Well, I think how I never really looked up to leaders. I know we've had a lot of great leaders in history, but I never felt like there was a leader that I felt inspired by or just really looked up to. Um, I think good qualities for a leadership is authenticity, confidence, you know, uh, and truly speaking from the heart. And with the new feminine paradigm, we're gonna be seeing all that, right? Women are so into their hearts and speaking their truth.
True. I love that. Thank you, Malinda. Beautiful. Well said. And so that was my next question is who are your favorite leaders?
Well, I have to go with people that have really made a difference for me. Okay, and so the first one would be Sadhguru. Really helped me to really open my heart that I had such a block on. Um, Another one for me would be Jerry Sargent of Star Magic Healing that has really elevated me to a whole nother level. And my last one, you're going to be surprised, but it's you, Schamet.
Oh,
You
darling.
have uh, been such a guide and such a leader for me, and really helping me to really step fully into who I am. It's
Oh,
like you're that another piece of that puzzle that just fit in there perfectly, um, and that I have just truly been blossoming. And so I thank with love and gratitude to each one of these amazing people that are truly leaders. So thank you. Mm,
wow. Thank you. Thank you so
I know
much.
you didn't expect
I
that.
didn't. I didn't. I'm like, whoo, don't cry, Shemet. Don't cry. You're being
Okay,
recorded.
I will. I have goosebumps all over, it's, you
Yes,
know,
you have been
these,
blossoming. Yes, you
these
have.
three leaders have made a tremendous impact on my life.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for your share and your honesty and your authenticity and your heart. Oh, beautiful. So, that was my next question is what qualities in these leaders? I know you've shared a few of them already, being heart-centered, being authentic. Are there any other qualities that you want to share that have helped you blossom into your own leadership?
Um, I think it's just about really flowing in life without trying to control, um, and really staying in my heart, living from my heart, watching every thought, action, words, that they are all in a positive flow. And the more that I do this, the easier it becomes, you know, and I've stopped judging myself. And I've noticed that now I'm not judging others. And that's been a huge breakthrough too. And so I work at this every day, communicating and living from my heart now, not my mind. It used to be my mind all the time, right? Da, 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 da. All the chatter, and and then we get into the worry and the fear, and the mind keeps you in that. So I think that's been the biggest journey for me right now.
Beautiful. I love that so much. And I agree with you. When I'm in my flow as well, it's like everything just aligns. And I've noticed even my throat chakra opens, and what needs to come out comes out beautifully when I'm in a flow, in that flow state. So yeah, thank you. That is the sacred divine feminine, isn't it? The
Oh,
leadership of, yeah, that was beautifully said.
okay.
Really the awakening of the new feminine paradigm of leadership is being in that flow. I love
Mm.
that. Yeah. Oh. And so, hey, here's a big question. What does power mean to you?
Mm. Well, when I think of power, I think of each and every one of us, because each and every one of us is super powerful, multidimensional, as we are filled with the sun, the moon, Mother Earth, the stars, the planets, the universe, because each and every one of us is a god and a goddess.
Oh, that was just so beautiful. I love that. I love that so much.
I felt that
Mm,
run
I
all over.
know. And okay, the biggest question of all is, if you were made leader of the world, what would you do? What are some of the first things that you would do to really change things in the way that you felt, needed to change?
Mm. Wow, that is like a drum roll here.
I know. Dun, 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 dun.
um, I would just be um, the best that I can be every single day, flowing in ease and grace. Um, keeping, watching those thoughts, watching my actions, so that I am staying in a positive flow and emanating love and peace and gratitude out, because that causes a ripple effect, a wave of high vibrational positivity. And as this goes out, that just uplifts the world. And if
Yeah.
each and every one of us did this, imagine how the waves that we would be emanating out, right? And lifting so many of us. And that's how we can make a difference in the world, change the world. But it has to start with each and every one of us.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. Mm, wow. I could feel that, as you're speaking and the words are coming out. There's this feeling of calm and peace and love. And what I'm hearing from you beyond the words that are coming out, there's this way of beingness, a state, an energetic state. And, you're a quantum healer. So it does make sense that, through your words, I'm feeling the energy of this leadership that you would like to create. So thank you. Thank you. I think everyone can feel that, and listening to your words. So beautiful. Yeah. Just looking at my notes here. Favorite leaders, if you were a leader, any other pearls of wisdom?
I just say, just be in your heart, open your heart wide and be love, live love, act in love, and you will open to the infinite blessings of life.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do have one more question for you.
Oh.
Because I have seen you in your leadership, when I was there in Arizona with you, and, we'd been working together online, and then we both, together had this idea of inviting everyone from the training to your beautiful retreat center in Arizona. So we all met there, and, we sat in circle, and it was beautiful. Like, I'm so excited about the retreat we're doing in June, because I felt like that was like a little test drive, a rehearsal, a warm up, And so I got to see you in your leadership, in your retreat, sacred, divine, feminine retreat leadership energy. And it was so beautiful. So are you able to put that into words for how you led the women in circle? You remember when we went down for the sacred ceremony, down at your very beautiful high energy kind of energy vortex, that we all had incredible transformations. And so I'm so excited to be there in June. But what were you kind of doing behind the scenes? Like, what is your leadership kind of, secret sauce?
I don't know if I have a secret sauce. The biggest thing is, I keep saying it, but it's just being in your heart. And when you're that way, it can't help but love just pours out of you. And so I want each and every person that comes to feel that and to connect to the land, and be able to be fully present with themselves. And so it's so important for me to bring each person in, embodying them with this, hugging them, and knowing that they are so incredibly special, that they are beautiful souls. And I think that when they're here, they feel that. There is a deep connection, that I want to embrace everyone with it.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. I really could feel that, the embodiment and the presence of love. And can I add to that is that you see the leadership within others as well?
Absolutely. Every single one of us are leaders.
Yeah. Thank
But
you.
we have to do the work ourselves. We have to clear, we have to heal, and we have to love ourselves. It's taken me a long time to get here. I wasn't loving myself. I didn't feel worthy. So it took a long
Beautiful.
time, but I'm here. I'm embracing myself and loving myself. And it feels so good, so amazing. It just feels so good. You know, sometimes you wish, gosh, why did it take us so long? You know, at 62 now, it's like, oh, okay. I feel like now the magic is starting. And
Yeah,
it's never, ever, ever too late. Ever.
so true. And you don't look 62. You look so young and you feel your energy feels so young. And anyways, isn't somebody saying the 60s are the new 40s or something like that? That's what I'm going with.
It's all about your energy, right? It
All
doesn't
about
matter
the
the
energy.
number. It's all about how you're feeling. It's all energy.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. I have met some 30-year-olds that they act like they're 60. And then I've met 70-year-olds that they look and act like they're in their 30s. And it's incredible.
Absolutely.
It's very inspiring. Mm. Well, beautiful. Thank you so much for your time, your wisdom, your energy. Is there anything, any last and final words about the awakening the sacred divine feminine leader within?
No.
Okay.
No.
Ah, well, thank you
I
so
I
much.
feel complete, so
Thank you. All my
thank
love and blessings, Malinda Starr.
you. And thank you to each and every one of you. Mwah. Much love and gratitude.